Hello, this is Cabo and today we'll be showing a summoning session for the Christmas banners and Christmas free summon tickets, and also this banner. We'll end up with this banner because this is the last day of this banner and the day previous to the Emblem banner, and I saw the trailer and it's Emblem Edelgar. I do not like Edelgar, I do not like free houses after all this. I didn't really like free houses after so many times playing it, but yeah, more free houses, and this is a free houses banner. And Winter Banner has free houses units, and Ninja Banner has sets, which is free hopes, which is the free houses universe. I do not like that. I'm tired of it. And the ring effect is not an effect I'm really looking forward to having, because it is pointless to get Care Force if I die on the first combat. I need things that help me on the first combat. Yes, maybe pay to win players, players who have stronger units that could leave for arena, then they could make use of Care Force more often. But I'm not one of those. I probably could use that for either his defense or either his offense, but that there's less use now. There's one less game mode I could make BP using. I know, technically I could, probably I can't leave, but I want things to help me more in combat. And that is not a thing. Also, I don't think that Heroes are gonna schedule LAR, so iterates offense for Anima, it is still going to be terrible. So yeah, we'll just go get more merchants on Alfonse. I know I didn't want to do that early on, but that's also, I didn't, because I was annoyed and I didn't think you would need merchants on him to begin with. I'll just go until the spark, because it is a guaranteed copy of him. And one single merge of him should be enough in order for me to make him outscore the next new legendaries, which he's already doing. The next book new legendaries, he should also outscore them thanks to that, and the next one after. So essentially, once I get that extra copy, I am guaranteed not needing any merges on any new legendaries going forward for win season, for win legendaries. So essentially, it means that every single legendary I'm getting, I just, as an extra copy, I can just use him for fodder. So yeah, let's start with the Christmas banner. I don't know what to summon on this banner. This one is sparkable, but none of the skills are 400 SP skills. They won't help me increase scoring on arena. And yeah, they don't help me increase scoring on arena. Pair up 4 is good, but now that I kinda need to run patience for more scoring, I just can't do it. I can go for that. Fable skills could be helpful, but yeah, it's also the same. I probably will have to end up just running 400 SP skills, so why bother going for 300 now? Let's just go in for the free summon and go do the free summons first on everything, and then we'll go to the other banner. Blue or green? I'll just go blue. I mean, I could go green as Medius. I don't think Medius lets me score any higher any longer, but Grima would still do it, because Grima is 210 BST, which is 5 more than Boss. And most of those units I just don't care, I just go for whatever I feel like it, or, you know, red, because harmonized merges might have some value. Okay, for this one is also sparkable. I just don't want to go for the spark here because I got harmonized lean fodder on Rolf, so this kid is no longer as helpful. If we get tire-free Fartrade skills as seals, if we get Fartrade seals, I could maybe make use of this, but until then, I want to stick with Fartrade Seco for Rolf, and I already have had the piercing thanks to Lynn's kit, so getting the piercing when proccing specials is not helpful enough because I already have had the piercing. So yeah, this would have been good if I didn't have that. It's not because I have that, and again I don't have Fartrades. There's like harmonized Plumeria if I were to get her, giving me Kanto 2 or Kanto 1, so that could also have been helpful. Like I could have made use of that for Kanto and I wouldn't need a Fartrade seal, but I also don't have her, so I just don't think it's valuable for me any longer. Rio de unit is like, whatever, this could be nice for a Godsword, except not really because a melee Godsword without a pair weapon would score as much as Panet, so it's not going to help me with more scoring. I would need to wait for the next generation, and for the next generation you probably will get another Rian sword that's better than this one. We got Arcane Outburst, so I don't know why this guy would be valuable any longer. There's no other Rian stuff, but even if I were to have Ice Log and things like that, to make them have mass SP skills like any other, it would still be running a Rian weapon, an inheritable, so it doesn't score as much as a pair. And mages do score quite less. So yeah, I don't think there's any value here right now. It's still the best value is going green. Kraseku, it's something I could use on Duo Peony maybe when doing road trips to give myself a guaranteed follow-up. And it does give me also -2 or 3 or 4 stat debuffs too, so that's like the best thing I could be getting. And even then it's just for road trips, which it doesn't give me any rewards for the game mode. It's just for my content. So red or colorless? What do you have as fodder? I mean, this is nice. And I don't have her. I also don't have Matsuya. I'm not sure. I do have Dagger, and she would give me another aided if I get her. I'm feeling Kanto Core as fodder. Yeah, probably red is better. Of course you don't get anything. That's why you should just make quick picks with decisions, because what's the point of me wondering what should I aim for on those scenarios if I'm just not going to get those? Blue or colorless? I mean, I'll go on blue because you're a Rian unit that's on the Divine Code, so... and Grima Medius. It is better if I have at least one copy of him if possible. Well, I got Amelia. That's cute. Did I have her? I did not. Interesting. I got 2 Descendant units I didn't have in the span of 1 week. I'm not sure how many ascendant units I'm missing right now. I think I'm missing Florina and maybe one more unit. Well, this is the first copy, so I'm not using her for fodder. This skill is probably nice, but I wouldn't be surprised if Parafor is strictly better. Not like this one is bad, it's just this and a slightly better option. So if you just get this for fodder, it's fine. But if you have Parafor for fodder available, you will go for Parafor. Still going low here. I believe that was the last summon, that's 6 summons, that's 5 tickets plus the free summon. So yeah. Where is the next banner? This one. Yeah, going colorless for harmonize merges. I know it barely matters, but who knows at this point. It still hasn't had an alt. Where's our Grease alt? Let's go on this one. This one is not sparkable, otherwise I would probably have a summon for favor fodder. What do I want? If at all. The skill is good, patience is most likely just better, but this skill is still really good. And it's not undersummonable. Nor is potent. Why? Don't think I want to go on blue. This is not bad, but this mess. I mean, technically, dragons might be able to use this, but like whatever. This is a harmonized unit, so it might not be terrible to go for. I don't remember if there's any game I'm missing 2 harmonized. I might have 2 harmonized units on most games by now. There's favor and you, and those are just emotes. I think I'll go colorless, if not, I'll just go red. And if there's none of those, so I mean I had to go blue because the green is the demons, so they don't have as much fodder as other colors. I believe all the years I used those free summons as a banner alone, as a summoning session alone, but this time I'm going to have them with that chosen Alfonse banner because I don't have that many days to release videos. Right now I have other things I could release videos in case I have empty slots too, so I just have them together. Because you know these banners are not that valuable. Like I'm almost not getting anything. I just got Amelia, and that seems to be the only thing I'll be getting. For this one, you are harmonized unit, so I guess I'll just go on blue. Again, I may have enough harmonized units from those titles to have two of those always, but like, I don't know. Like, just blue is also Medius and Prima. Well, maybe mainly Prima. I don't think Medius is worth it anymore. Is that every single banner? Let me make sure. Okay, that's every single banner except Alfonse banner. I'll make them manuals. The ones I've been getting, because none of those units are new. Okay then. And now let's summon here. Again, I just want Alfonse merges. I'll just go into the spark and maybe a little more until I get another 5-star unit. Hopefully I'll get a few copies of him. Of course I can only do that if the game chose to give me reds. There were none. I'll just go faster just so this video is not as long. And I also want to just go faster, because if I'm going to go on red only as long as it is possible, it means that I get pity broken or I get him, or I could just not get. If I'm going colorless, it's because I could get Ignatz, which I guess I should not go for that. Should I? Whatever. I'll keep going for him. It's just a 5-star. Maybe I could then get pity broken by him and have him as fodder for other units. I mean, this is nice. I'm not sure who could use it. If any unit could use it, I could have it on roll if I were to get multiple copies of him. Because he could give me Kanto 1, that's one thing. I could get Kanto 1 that way. Ooh, 4 reds. Let's see if I get lucky this time. Get some Alfonse. No. I would need a lot of Alfonse to abyss if I were to run Rolf in order to run Rolf for Arena. I would need a lot of copies for him to make up for the scoring, because Rolf is I think 160 VST, so I would need 4 merges, maybe 5. That's too many to get in such little time, but you know, I'll say that again. One single merge of him, which I'm guaranteed from the Spark, should be enough to outscore merge legendaries for maybe 2 years or 3 years. That's quite a few banners without... quite a few rounds without getting... what is this? Oh, of course that's special. Brave Mikaya, you don't have anything, do you? You don't. You don't. The tier 4 of that C skill I think is what Winter Sia has, and no one's running that. I know you only need that extra merits to score legendaries for 2 or 3 years, but like it would be nice if I could get 2 merits, because right now I think tying 776 score, so getting 2 merits would let me get 778. I would get 778 once I beat Raphael and get tier 400 SPV skills to some other units. You know, just give me one copy while summoning. I should be able to. He has 3% chance of sowing, technically more than that right now. 3 at least for the summons, that's 120. You should be able to get one while summoning. Okay, there it is. At least one copy. Let's see if we get any more before the spark. I'll steal a spark in a merge scheme. Because you see, using him for 400 SP skill fodder is not a good idea. You could just keep one 400 SP skill to one unit. That's an increase of 5 EST. And an increase of 5 EST is not worth it. Like, you can get on win season an increase of 10 BST thanks to that extra merits. And that's on every single win season. With the other, you will just get what, a 5 EST increase as long as you're using one unit on every season. I mean, maybe it's worth it. I just won't do it. Okay, just 10 more summons. It should be over after. Well, I said I would continue until the next 5-star, focus or non-focus, essentially until the appearance rate goes back to 3. And you know, I still only have gotten one 5-star. You should be getting 2. Like one focus and one non-focus. That's, I think, the fairly what I got. That's quite crazy. I have him plus 10. I gave him decent fodder at some point, like 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was even before. Tier 4 B skills. good! Profile. I mean, that's the 5-star non-focus I was talking about. Now I got 1 focus and 1 non-focus. Do you have anything? Ah, yeah. Attack defense scope. And a skill that goes with a rest check and doesn't give you any rest. Yes. Good design. I still think they had to do that. You should release all the family's skull skills. That means you should also release attack speed skull. I think attack speed skull is a thing, but people didn't complain about that one. And yeah, you have twin near save. I mean, that's fine. Attack, rest, twin near save. You should also release all the family twin near saves, which you haven't. Where's my like speed defense twin near save? Do we have that one? We just jump into physical twin near save speed defense, which makes sense. Like, I would understand things like not releasing a rest variant of physical twin or physical briar. Okay, I will reach 40 summons within this round. Not sure if I'll continue. Probably not. Okay, and now I can spark him, get another merge. That would only make him +2, but that's, you know, +2 compared to +0. It means that this summoning session was at least worth it, because now I'll get 10 more points for Arena, 2 more points on its team I'm fighting. Oh yeah, I got also that Celestial Stone. Ardu's still even worth it, and the rate appearance is 3%. I know it's a little higher, but it doesn't say so. It's not higher, but I have a few summons after, but it's just 3%. It's not worth keep going for this. I'll save those 234 orbs for later. Not going to summon on the Emblem banner. It's not worth it for me. I mean, technically I could go get merges on like Diamond while also going for Edelgard. Green is fine for that, and if we're going to Earth Season, yes, Diamond would be nice to have because he's Earth Season, and I believe Alea is also on that banner, so it is a really good banner to get merges for Earth Legendaries. That should maybe get us, it should maybe be the next Legendary bonus heroes. I just won't do it and work without them. If I cannot stay, then I just won't, because I'm not going to bother going for merges on Legendaries now that they're going to release Chosen that will outscore them. So yeah, that's about it for this summoning session. And yeah, I have plenty of Celestial Stones. I don't think they're too valuable. I'm using them mainly only for formats, and that's it. I know you can get, I think, more trials that way, but I'm not really, now that I'm not making teams for its blessing, I don't need to worry about that. Also, the game is not giving you enough high scoring royal units, different ones, to build teams for its blessing. So it's fine. We'll just We'll just go to tier 20 if I can stay, and then go to tier 21. Have a nice holiday. I'll see you in another video. Bye!